Welcome to Mastering PSLE Maths with Tutiply.
Okay, so for this question, Faisal and Alice started jogging at the same time from point P to point R along the route shown. So they are jogging in this direction from point P to point R. Okay, so Faisal jogged 30 meters per minute faster than Alice. So when Faisal reached point R, reached this point, he turned around to jog towards point P. So he turned back. Then he jogged back. So he then met Alice at point Q. Okay, so he met Alice here. So they did not change their speeds throughout. So what was Alice's jogging speed in meter per minute? Okay, so one key point of this question is that we know that Faisal has a faster jogging speed than Alice. So this means that within the same amount of time, Faisal is able to jog for a longer distance, right? So let's see, firstly so eventually they met at point Q, right? So when they finally met at point Q, what's the total distance that each of them has jogged? Okay, so let's calculate Alice's distance first. Alice's distance equals to, so Alice jogged from point P. Alice jogged from point P to point Q, right? So total is just 4,000 meters. Correct? Okay, what about Faisal? Okay, so Faisal, we see Faisal jogged from point P all the way to point Q, right? Then to point R. Correct. Then when he reached point R, then he turned around to jog towards point P. Then he met Alice at point Q. So means he jogged from point P. Okay, so let me write down first. So Faisal distance equals to, so firstly, from point P to point Q, that's 4,000 meters, right? Then Q to R, that's 600 meters. This one, so 600. Then he jogged back again from R to Q, so that's another 600 meters. So total, that's 5,200 meters, right? Okay, so what's the difference in distance then? So difference in distance equals to 5,200 meters minus 4,000 meters equals to 1,200 meters. Okay? Then why is there a difference in distance? It's because of the difference in speed, right? Faisal jogging 30 meters per minute faster than Alice. So to calculate the time that they have taken for this whole from the start until they meet at Q, the time taken would be 1,200 meters divided by 30 meters per minute. So that will be 40 minutes. So they took a total of 40 minutes to meet at point from P to Q. So for Alice, to calculate Alice's speed in meter per minute, we just need to take Alice's distance traveled, which is 4,000 meters, divided by the time taken, which is 40 minutes. So Alice's speed equals to 4,000 meters divided by 40 minutes equals to 100 meter per minute.